friends, Sdanwolf, and we're back, and yes, we are trying to recreate the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train ride from Fantasyland in Disney World. So this is kind of like the first little, the first little kind of rough draft. Just trying to get the layout semi-correct. Typically, like if you look at my layout here, it is a little off compared to the actual ride. This is going to be the station right here. Obviously, all this is covered. It's under the mountain, so we'll do that later. But just wanted to show you guys the rough beginning. So this is what, obviously my version is, and here's the actual version inside Fantasyland. So you can see once they make their way out of the station, they curve around, got a couple trees in here, and then they make their way up the lift hill, and basically over to the first kind of, it's not really a drop. They gain pretty good speed kind of going into this almost like half figure 8 right here. So they're gaining pretty good speed by the time they make their way back around to the bottom of the first lift hill. And then it kind of goes up and down and weaves its way all the way over. You'll see here in a second when it comes down. Comes down. Goes up right there a little bit, back down. And then this actually I probably need to make a little bit higher. And then right here, it runs into its brake run. That takes it back into the mountain where you have the dark section. So, which I've said from the beginning, that is probably going to be the toughest part of this build, I'd say. SP Ridley was thinking about helping me out with some of the dwarves. So hopefully I can come up with something decent looking, and I can make the lights and the jewels that are, kind of encrusted into the side of the, of the cave part, and we can hopefully make this look right. So I definitely think that will make or break the ride. And somebody asked me, they're like, "What brought this up? Have you seen the new advertisements for the, the hi ho?" It seems like every YouTube video you watch, that advertisement is coming up. Not really. I did a really crappy version of this ride in RCT3, and I'll put a card up below, up top right now, so you guys can check that out. But somebody sent me a message about that ride. Was asking me like, why didn't you use? Can't think of the guy's name, but he said, why didn't you use his swinging mine cars when you did your version? And I don't remember if I couldn't get the CTR to transfer over right when I first did the RCT3 version, or what, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I saw it on Shy Guys World or I saw it on CS Depot, but someone, I believe, had made a swinging a minecart CTR that you could use, but for some reason I couldn't make the download work. It never transferred over into my I could see it in the folder correctly, and I followed the instructions and everything, right down to what the guy said to do, but I could never get the I don't know if it was Dazmat that may have did that, or one of those old school guys. Never could get it to come up. So just like in this one, in the RCT3 version, I had to use kind of like the Canyon Runner coaster as well, and which it works out fine. It's believable, but it would be really cool to actually do the actual swinging mine cars, just for the look. I have heard, I haven't actually ridden Seven Dwarfs Mine Train myself, but I've heard that the mine train carts don't actually make that much of a difference. A couple of the YouTube videos I've watched, the people said you notice it pretty good when it hits the brake run before you go into the cave. But as far as actually riding the ride, they said the swinging is not very noticeable. So, I don't know. I guess hopefully this fall I'm taking a trip actually to Disney World. And, yeah, I will get to tell you guys for myself. But, anyways, guys, yeah, just wanted to pop in here and show you this new bit of mischief. And if you've never seen the ride in real life, Theme Park Review has one out. iTheme Park has a pretty good POV of Seven Dwarfs. So, yeah, just go check that out. And if you go check the real one out, then, you know, this will probably make more sense to you. And you kind of might understand the layout and what I'm trying to do here more. So, anyways, oh, yeah, and another thing, too, while I have your attention, we have got a new flat ride. If you didn't know, the Tri-Storm has made its debut in a surprise update just today. So Bo kind of come out and surprised us with that. So this is before the big April update, and I think it's a pretty cool little flat ride. It gets going pretty good. I was kind of messing around a little bit with it before this video just to see it in person, but very neat flat ride, and I love how Sam Denny and those guys, they put even look at the electrical cords that run the lights. They even have those hanging out like you would actually see on one of these old school type fair, you know, theme park rides. Even the hydraulic pumps here, they definitely take their attention to detail seriously. And that's probably another problem I have with Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is the Imagineers' incredible attention to detail in everything, even down to the fencing here that separates the main lift hill area to the rest of the ride. So, you know, it's one of these rides that I'm not going to be able to rush and push out into a week. This Disney stuff, it takes a fair amount of respect to do. It takes a lot of research, a lot of Google Maps, a lot of YouTube videos. As a matter of fact, sometimes when I build on here, in the background here, I mean, you see I bounce back and forth to Chrome and all that, but I will definitely go back and forth a lot and just look at close-up pictures. Even these people right here, I will pull this up like this and I will look around at the foliage and the ground and see if they have any fences anywhere, if they have light poles, you know, all of that type of stuff I need to try to do this accurate. So that is kind of the point. These type of rides right here, definitely not something you want to try to rush out and do in a week. So, you know, just be patient with me on this one. It'll take a little time, but we'll get through it, and hopefully I can present you all with a respectable recreation of the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So I can't wait to actually ride it myself. Hopefully we make it to Disney this fall. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I've got going on. This is I've kind of left taking a little break from the water park stuff, just so you guys don't get burned out with it. I don't want to burn myself out with it. I don't want to burn you guys out with it. But yes, this is my new toy right here, my new obsession. We are trying to recreate Seven Dwarfs Mine Train from Disney World. And yeah, that is what is going down with me right now. So give me a thumbs up if you end up enjoying this video, and subscribe for more Planet Coaster content, and come hang out with your old boy. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you. See ya!